Hello guys and gals, welcome to another episode of Squad Morale Restored. My name is Daniel and today we're going to be looking at the replacement of the Reaver Battle Titan Laser Blaster (brackets focusing chamber). So, previous videos will have previous viewers to my earlier video will have noticed that I did buy one of these laser blasters a little while ago for the upcoming Reaver Titan build. Just got the body to get, I think, yes. Because it harkened back to when I used to play Reaver Titans with turbo laser destructors, and this is pretty much the closest they've got now to that weapon, and it just seemed to be quite nostalgic to have at least one of these on one of the arms. Now, the issue happened with this focusing chamber. So this is basically a tale of 3 focusing chambers. And I usually spell focusing with 1 S, but I'll let these guys off. Right, so this was the part in question that was a bit of a problem. And as a little recap, here is me knocking the camera. And then here is me showing the part. So, never mind the focusing chamber, I've got a focusing issue. Come on. I had it there. There we go. Right. I did, before I contacted Forge World, I did have a go at taking the focusing chamber off. Focusing chamber. I did take the gate off to see if the cowl that would go on here, where is it? Where's the cowl? There's definitely a cowl. Sorry, armor plating. I do apologise. Armor plating, which would fit onto this. It wouldn't. This is where the arm joint goes. It would fit onto here, but it would hide some of this. Basically, is what I'm thinking. So, yeah, that was a horrible misalignment of some description, because it almost feels like this bit here is being sucked in. It might have been not quite cool when they pulled it out, and it's kind of set weird. Anyway, the main issue, because that could just be filled, is at this end here, try and get into focus, where this line here crossed through some of the detail. Not too bad, you might think, not too bad, until you get to this hoop, this band here, where the levels aren't quite right. That there is slightly lower than that there. That's not just a mold line which could be taken off. There's actually a depression there. And if we look at the other side, which it looks hideous, I don't know how they thought this was fair to send out to anyone. But that's a rather severe like mold slip, or I'm not even sure what it is. It's definitely where the 2 halves of the mold went together. And if we turn it over, I'm hoping it's not always so easy when on the videos to tell, but I'm hoping that you guys can actually make out that it looks like the mold hasn't been aligned properly. That bit there, that band there, is definitely like raised up compared to that. And this, for me, was the deal breaker. This catastrophe at this end. I'm not. I have done like Forge World models for quite a long time. Not many of them, but over a period of years, I've seen some really horrible things, and I've also watched videos from guys like Leaky Cheese, who does a great job of showing how you can reclaim some of this kind of damage or molding. Well, it's not molding; it's the casting. But I'd be interested to see what he thinks of this. But I thought, no, I'm going to send for a replacement. So send some photographs to Forge World, and within a day or so they sent a replacement, and here is the replacement in our tale of 3 focusing chambers. And the side that was really bad on the original, where is it? There, this side. So the left hand side has No, so not to the right-hand side because it goes that way. Right. So the right-hand side, which is the worse of the two sides. Yeah. The worst of the two sides has been replaced with this. And this time, it's got, I'm not sure what's happening. That bit there is sort of flat, as if, I don't know if it's been filed, although it doesn't look like because it's the same colour. But that bit there, oops, is flat. I think you can sort of make that out. There, that's a better angle. So it's not even rounded anymore. So it looks like they've either tried to shave that down, or again, that's just how it's come out of the mould. It's really odd because these are, you can tell these are new sculpts because you can sort of feel and see the lines that the 3D printer's made from the CAD render. But again, we've got this mold misalignment. Now, that in itself, out of out, that would be easily fixed, but then it carries through to here and to here, and that's it's like a little crater in there. You can't really see. It's not just like a mold slip. There's actually a deepish hole in there, and then it carries through to that, and basically this misalignment carries through all the way to the end of the barrel. The other side, that's not too bad, but again, this is crazy, and resulted in another contact with Forge World, and we had a little toing and froing of emails and telephone calls over the course of about half an hour, where they said they'll definitely replace it. They were sorry that the part was still no good. I said that I wouldn't have minded waiting like an extra day or so for a part that was okay. I don't know how much hassle they get on a regular basis. I know that they do have sort of quality control issues, but I would have been quite happy to wait an extra day just to get the part. I don't know, the part that would work. So eventually we got this part sent out, and he said it on the phone that they'd actually had a bit. Hello, Pip. Good girl. Today's assistant is Pip. Good girl. Right, so it did say on the phone that they'd already had a go at this part to make it okay, and I thought, this sets alarm bells ringing. What do you mean they've had a go at making this okay? But he sent, so I said, yeah, okay, send it through, and I had a look at it, and yep, they've taken the gate off. The front end's fine. Nice and sharp, no problems there. With trepidation, I looked down the side, mainly at this end of the barrel, and lo and behold, this one is perfect. So everything lines up. Nothing sticks out particularly, well, or at all. Yeah, looks fine. You can see where they've had a go at sanding this down. That is very smooth, so I wonder if they've used like a very fine sandpaper or something. That's all right. Any little imperfections? None I can see. Yeah, it looks like it just needs a little bit of a clean up here and there. So, all in all, our tale of 3 focusing chambers. Forge World have actually done a great job at the end, of providing me with a perfect focusing chamber piece to go in the laser blaster. Okay, so in conclusion, Forge World have provided a fully operational focusing chamber for the laser blaster, and I'm looking forward to getting it put together. In terms of Forge World's quality control, it's a bit like going back to square one. A little nudge there, that can be filled easily. It's a bit like going back to square one. I've done quite a few videos recently where all the Forge World stuff has been top notch. Everything's fine, everything's perfect. Models I've had in the past have been a bit of a nightmare with maybe half the components sometimes needing replacing. So in terms of reputation, this for me, Forge World's customer service reputation is intact and working smoothly, but its quality control is still leaves great swathes to be desired. In an upcoming video, we will be doing, I promise you, we will be doing a Reaver Battle Titan unboxing for the body. And you can probably tell in my voice, I'm feeling a little bit trepidatious that how many parts are going to be, how many parts need to be replaced before I can actually get on with the sort of cleanup and assembly. But that's a video for another day. And as I say, another day. Today, I think, yes it is, it's the 23rd of December. And that means, what does it mean? It means that today is Christmas Eve. So, happy Christmas to everybody at home, and we'll catch up in hopefully the new year. Yeah, so all that remains is to thank all my subscribers for this year. You guys are starting to sort of build a little bit of momentum, and I'm really happy that and quite honoured really, that you've decided to follow my videos. And before this gets into a total embarrassing ramble, I'll say goodbye for now and happy hobbying. Bye.